morning. Good morning. Oh, I can hear the echo. Let me know if you can. I have two cameras on, one in the other room. So hopefully you can hear the echo. But if you can, let me know in the comments. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to episode 88 of Reptiles and Cocktails. I decided that it was good morning, bro. It would be easier for me to just do this live because it's two parts. Unfortunately, for the last 2 weeks, we've had scheduling conflicts with a couple guests. Today, we knew it was going to be a conflict, so I scheduled my regular 1 o'clock today, and we was going to do at 8 o'clock later on today. But there is the beauty of living in America. Our internet, our water, and everything. When we want, we pay our bills. And so we're not going to do the 8 o'clock tonight because we're still having an issue with the Wi-Fi in South Africa. So we're going to try to do that later on this week, but we're going to have some updates of some really cool stuff of one of our previous guests that a lot of people really, really love, which was Denzel, who is a big herpetologist in South Africa. And he also does a lot of educational videos and education on reptiles in Africa, and specifically keeps and educate on venomous reptiles in Africa. So South Africa. Good morning, Keisha. So today's show is going to be two parts. I'm going to start off right here and just kind of give y'all a more extensive, quick but extensive update on my new vegan journey. I will tell you guys, as I present this information, I want to present it in a very in a way that I'm not trying to convince anybody, because it took a lot of convincing for me. It took a lot of education for me to determine what was going to be the best way for me to approach it for myself. And so I would expect everybody to do the same if they're interested. What I will say is, when I did this trial run, one thing that was evident was changes in my collagen. Now, I remind you, I'm very open. I am a fully intravenous, which means that I have no hormones, okay? Like, I have nothing that produces them. And so for the last 2 years, I had to literally work to self-cope with the way that my body then operated after having the surgery. One of the most evident things are, thank you, Ed. The most evident things were the changes in my skin, the changes in my hair growth, the changes in my nail growth, to the point where I stopped wearing my the gel over my natural nail because it was just growing so much. So this is when I did it back a couple months ago, giving myself a trial run to see if I was going to be able to do it full-fledged this period. I would tell you, I personally doubted a lot about what eating a full raw vegan diet could do for your body. And I doubted that it was all about what you eat, right? Although we've heard that all our lives, all the commercials, even when we were kids, you are what you eat, all of that. Y'all know I love seafood. And that's why I knew I was going to break the fast before. Not a fast. I knew I wasn't going to be able to do it fully before, because I knew when I went to Daytona, I was going to have me some seafood. But the goal was, when I came back from, good morning, Elias, again. When I came back from Daytona, that I was going to go here, and this was going to be a life change for me. And I wanted to really give it my all. I planned it out. I knew what day I was going to start it. We are now 2 weeks in. And this is with no exceptions. This is full-fledged vegan. If it's not science-based vegan by definition, I didn't eat it and I didn't drink it. I will tell you that I expected to feel great because I felt great when I did it before. But this time I did it fully. I mean, I'm making my own juices, my own salad dressings, y'all, my own sauces, all from plant-based items. And I'm not talking about processed food. I mean, taking cashews and literally boiling the cashews, grinding them up, putting them in the pot, stirring them up, putting sauces and different types of herbs in there, and making whatever it is I need to give me the flavor I want for whatever it is I'm going to make. And typically what I'm eating is mostly lettuce, mostly spinach. I love spinach anyway. I love raw spinach. I always did. And that's the other thing for me. I'm not a person at this age who was a big meat eater. So that wasn't the hard part. The harder part for me was the seafood. And the harder part for me is the dairy, because I do like, did like cheese. But I have found out so many ways to give me those textures and those tastes 100% vegan. So I would tell you, I asked this one thing to feel the way that I felt and get my muscle tone that I had before my surgery. And within this 2 weeks, it's miraculously, like, I'm telling you, it's amazing how much muscle tone I've gotten back. You can see it. Like, I normally it takes me time to see like physical changes in myself, where, my husband might see it first and then I might be the one to be like, I don't see it. I see it. Like every day I wake up, there's a new physical change for the better. There's certain types of body ailments that you have when you are dealing with unbalanced hormones, such as joint pains and things like that, all gone. A lot of stuff that y'all thought I had energy before. I suffered through a lot of those things just because I was not going to do what they call hormonal treatment or whatever. The whole, I'm not doing that. The hormonal therapy. I wasn't going to do that because I shared because of the cancer genes in my family. That wasn't going to be smart. So I did it all naturally. And now I'm doing it totally by the food is my medicine. So I am convinced that it's no going back for me because of how I feel. So it's almost like, first of all, I want to talk about the clarity. My head space is so clear, and my vision, like so many things has become more clear, but my head space is so clear that like my mood is like this, right? But the head space clarity almost makes me feel weird. Like, because for so long, you thought you was clear your head, and that's because that's what it was feeling like. But now the headspace clarity is like so clear, like the sun is brighter, y'all. And this is no bullshit. Like I'm trying to give it to y'all just straight, no chaser, without any flavor, because it's like it's miraculous how different I feel compared to 2 weeks ago. And I'm looking forward to feeling better and better each day going forward, whole mind, body, and soul. The fun part is literally, as a person, like I'm not a person who like shows me cooking for my family a lot on social media, because it's just something that it's very private to me. But I normally do it around the holidays, so y'all see me sometimes around the holidays do that. But I cook, and when I cook normally, even before this, I normally like to play like a chef, as my husband would say, and I will come up with these creative meals and things like that. Doing it with all plant-based food, with your spinach, your carrots, your beans, your jasmine rices, and your tofu. Oh my God, I make some of the best things with tofu. It's incredible. And then to have a taste and you don't feel guilty about it, and you wake up like with this burst of just fire every single morning. Like it's just insane. is insane. So what I hope as I share these updates to this journey with you guys is that I can convince just one person to try it, because what and even in my own, because I'm really, reading and watching different videos, specifically how it affects people of our culture, my culture. One of the things you always heard me be afraid of is that a lot of people who will go vegan will start to look old. But I determined, why that was, is that they may have been focused on just one or two particular food groups where they needed to be eating all that's available in that food group. And that's what I've been doing. And clearly that's not happening. It's the reverse for me. Like I have every morning when you go and you look at yourself, like, I'm not a vain person. Like, the external is one thing, but I feel about inside, about myself, and my energy from the inside is more important. But to see it exude from the inside and come out like you did when you were 16, 17 years old, like, it's absolutely phenomenal. For those who, like Ed Boy may not know, I am 50 years old. I don't feel it. I never thought I looked it. I've always kind of prided myself in that, but I always credit that to drinking a lot of water. That was something that we was raised on. You can have all of that other stuff, but you got to drink a lot of water to flush it out. But now I would tell you that I thought it was going to take me the 60 days to say it's no turning back. I wouldn't turn back now to none of it. Like, honestly, none of it, including my crab jaw. None of it. I got Old-Bay seasoning in there, though. Tofu with Old-Bay seasoning tastes really good. But I will never go back because of how I feel. And I think that if someone approached this, the what it does to your body physically, as far as the weight gain, muscle tone, that's secondary to how you feel from your head down to your feet. Because of that surgery, I also had swollen feet. I couldn't wear like the real high heels I used to wear before the surgery. Gone. I can put anything on my feet that I want. Anything. Gone. Totally gone. So those are things. Y'all know I have a lifetime injury in this arm. So here, you can't probably see it there, but this is the part of the arm that was taken out by the dog. So all of that was reconstructed. And I think I've shared this on it before. But if in here, it's normally like, y'all can't see it. If I move my hand like this, it's like a big empty space. It's dented. So normally here I will feel like this real bad nerve pain, like atrophy from the whole dog bite, and my tendons and all of my nerves and arteries and stuff that was damaged doing that. I don't feel it anymore. And that made me cry. I'm gonna be honest, because again, as active as I am, no one knew but my husband or my family knew that I had limited mobility in these last two fingers because of the pain that was right here. So a lot of times y'all will see me hold my hand like this. Even if I'm sitting on the live, I normally do something like this or something like that. That was because of the pain that will always be right here. It's gone. It's gone. Totally gone. And I can't tell you where the hell it went. I'm just telling you, for the first time since 2017, I get to move my fingers in my arm and I don't feel it here. So I could never go back, because it's like the way it makes me feel has totally like changed, reversed my life. It's taken me back pre-surgery, taking me back pre-dog bite, which was 2017, and it's making me really feel like I felt when I was in I'll give it my 20s, maybe my 18, 20s, as far as my energy. Like, literally, I have to tell myself, sit down, read something, do something, but I gotta stay busy. So I have that much energy, and I'm not complaining about it. It's just insane, and that's all from what I'm eating. It's absolutely remarkable. Carrie, baby. Carrie is really big on the nature stuff, so you probably know, like the medicine, and plus, of course, being you know, Trinidadian, you know how much herbs and stuff like that and the natural things can help your body, but to actually commit to it and do it and to see where we went from, like Carrie, you saw me just a few weeks ago. I look totally different today. Literally, Carrie was sitting here with me. Actually, the video I did with the baby girl coming to pick up the snake is Carrie and her daughter. And when I tell you, just that was 3 weeks ago, I think, Carrie, like, it's absolutely a totally different me sitting here now. And like I said, you know, a lot of you would say that, you know, I have a lot of energy normally, even under the circumstances of dealing with some of the ailments I was dealing with. But when I tell you that the energy I have now is just absolutely out of this world, it's out of this world. I held it back. I try not to, Elias, but if I can tell you, that was that right there, and it's weird because and then I'm sitting here, Elias. I wake up in the morning. I be trying to make myself feel it, like, you know, trying to unconvince my own damn self that I healed my own body. So I'm sitting there and I'm doing all of this and I'm looking to see if I can even feel it like a little bit, and it's just gone. I don't know why. I've continued to read and, you know, listen to some things. Like I heard so much of people saying it 100% reverse diabetes. There is I was listening to, actually, he's the mayor in New York. He was one of the people talking about how to reverse his diabetes and all of the other ailments he was dealing with. There are several Black women who had reversed cancer. Their results and their diagnosis just went away. And when I say several, is a lot of people, y'all. We just don't see it mainstream. But one of the girls that I was watching, like, literally, she thought she was going to not be here today. And she goes from not being here today to being in her best herself today, all but because of hey Dondi, of what she changed. Hey girl. Hey, tell Marshmallow I said hi. I'm actually going to be showing some actually one of Marshmallow twins, because one of Marshmallow twins is going to be one of the animals we take to Gettysburg in a little bit. I'm gonna switch over to the other camera shortly. So yes, so those are things, guys, that you know, y'all follow me, y'all watch, y'all gonna be able to see it right before your eyes. And I would say to anyone, is it hard? I would say that first trip around this, it wasn't hard for me this time because I did it before. I knew I could do it. I had already known what I was gonna, you know, how I wanted to do it, how I wanted to approach it for me. Because for me, I really only need around 11 o'clock y'all. I make this cool, actually I might have a picture of it in here, half drinking probably, but I might have a picture. Let's see. No, I thought I uploaded the picture in here, but it's a strawberry watermelon lemon drink that I make. Really, really good. So it's strawberry, watermelon, lemon with ginger and turmeric. I have that around 11 o'clock. I have a salad, probably around 3 or 4. And then I really don't need dinner. And if I feel like one day I felt like I wanted something a little different, I actually hard baked French fries with just some vegetable garden seasoning and a little bit of paprika pepper, and it was like so good, so good. And I make my own ketchup out of tomatoes, like just having fun doing that. So I'm really looking forward to the planting part when I get to that part. Not there yet. I told you I take care of snakes, but I kill plants. If we go back through history in the motherland, a lot of our ancestors didn't eat a lot of meat, especially the way we do now. And everything is so processed now that they even grass-fed animals aren't. So one of the videos I was watching, which was really, really, really good, Elias talked about that. And it talked about even how, you know, we went from breastfeeding our babies, right, to giving them Similac, processed milk, right? where even back then, women did not use fake milk. They would just get another woman who could produce milk for their child so that their baby could still have natural human milk. And so the other thing they talked about was a lot of the processed foods is that somewhere doctors started to create the dialogue that we wasn't getting enough nutrients that we needed. And it wasn't that we wasn't getting it because we wasn't eating meat. But they said add that to the balanced diet. It was getting because we wasn't eating enough of all the other stuff that humans already used to eat, the vegetables and the fruits and stuff like that. So even learning that and learning which fruits are better, which foods are better for your individual body has been fun for me. Like the days that I know that I eat my spinach or my kale, I'm on fire. I already know my energy is going to be on fire. Go ahead and book my day. Talk about what you're going to be doing actively. I cannot sit down. So let's go ahead and let's talk about what you're going to be doing actively today. And then on days where I might have my more fruits and things like that, I notice that when I do my long walk, for whatever reason, I feel way more energetic doing those. But I still can kind of come down, at the end of the day. I sleep like a bear. Like I go to bed, I'm out for the night. When I wake up in the morning, I'm up and I'm just ready to go. So all I can say is y'all hearing it from me. One of my biggest fears I haven't seen yet. I don't feel like I've aged a bit. I feel like I'm reversing. So that was one of my biggest things because I've seen the people go vegan and they seem like, I don't know if it's because they got too small and maybe that made them look older. I don't know what it is, but when I read up on it, I'm reminded to make sure that we're eating a little bit of everything. Like don't stick to just one meal or don't just stick to one fruit because all of them have nutrients that you actually need. And I've really been doing really, really good with that. So now if someone told me I have to take away potatoes, I really die. So the funny thing is, Elias, I don't know why I didn't consider that a vegetable, right? Or a vegetable and or a fruit. So when I realized I could have it and I just couldn't cook it in oil or whatever, I'm like, this is easy. I used to do this when I was younger. I love crispy baked French fries. And so they're actually really, really good. And if that's what I do, if I want something like I want to call good. I don't know like something that's a little bit normal. That's one of my go-tos. But for the most part, I really crave the fruit, the vegetables, the avocados in my salad. I like making different, like I said, the different salad dressings. It's been so much fun. Shout out to Carrie and all of my people who always bought me gifts because every last one of those ninjas and all of those things y'all bought me, different kitchen tools, knives, sets, all kinds of stuff has come to handy because there's so many different things that I never would have used until I literally started out in the carving out an avocado or something like that. So it's absolutely amazing. And that ninja, I think I won it at one of our job events. And that ninja does everything. It juices, it mixes, it blends, it crushes, it does anything I needed to do. So I can take that one little machine. I don't even have to pull out the juicer. I can take that one little machine and do anything that I need to do with it. So shout out to y'all. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch cameras. That was my update. Can't forget, because the reason why I'm ready to do what we're ready to do is on next weekend, November 11th, we are in Gettysburg. So what I'll be doing is showing you guys some of the babies that I will be bringing to the show. So I'm gonna take a few more ball pythons this time than normal. I think I know which retics I'm going to part with fully at this particular time. So I think it's only one that I'm still on the fence on. I decided that I'm going to keep the normal back because I have a normal in every other species I keep except the retake. So I'm going to keep the one normal back, which, you know, she's a beautiful normal reticulated python. So I'm not going to sell her. She's going to stay here. But I'll share with you guys some of the animals that we are going to take. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up from here, turn this camera off, switch to the other room, and turn that camera on. Stay tuned. All right, let's see. Won't let me turn it. Oh, for some reason, I guess why it's active. It's not let me turn it, but let's go. Can y'all hear me okay in here? Keep that baby, don't tell Swim. I told him already, Elias. I told him, I said, I think we're gonna end up with 3 extra ones. So that's not too bad. So we know we're going ourselves and keep back the one. Then I'm gonna keep back the normal. I think I'm gonna keep back one of the super super motlies. I already picked back one of the super albinos, so but I'll show y'all what I am taking. Thank you, Rob. Hey, pretty girl. Stay going. So this is one that I am going to take. One of these always sell at a show. So I'm sure she'll probably go. I know you can't probably, the lighting probably is not the best on her right now. That's better probably. Move this way, there you go. Say hi, say hi. So this is one of the super motley possible golden childs. Sure. Hey, Patrick. So this is one. And she is just greedy now. She was the last one to eat. Now she just want to eat all the time. All right, now this we're gonna take this one. This one is getting so big. She's a lot like her mama, but Jesus, she's getting big. She's growing like her mama too. There you go. And this is one of the Motley Golden Child Sunfire. So she is a twin of her mom. So she'll be going with us next week. She's gotten so big. Like, it's funny. Like, you'll see some of these are from the same litter and some, I mean, the same clutch, and some of them are just so much bigger than the others. You back? Hi, Mama. One thing I will tell y'all, if y'all do breed or keep baby retics, these 5540s, these clear 5540s are absolutely amazing for baby reticulated pythons. And you probably could keep them up here until you're ready. Well, if you do like I do, around a year old, I put them in straight in the 8-footer. But you can probably keep them instead of going from here to a tub to an 8-footer. Keep them here for quite a bit. They have plenty of room in here. They do well with the space. These can definitely be here for quite some more time. This is G. And she's a cool girl. She's another one that's gotten big. And she's one of the motley albino golden childs. Oh, that camera. When you get her close, you can get a better look at her. Like she's damn near orange. If not this orange. I'm sorry. She said, stop calling me a she. He's a he. There. And you can take little PVCs and make them little hanging racks in here if you wanted to. All right. This is the last of the super albino motleys that I am parting with. The other one is a holdback. If she stays still, y'all can see her little yellow head. But of course, she won't stay still. Say, I cuss, I'm not going to stay still. Come over that way. Baby, stay still, mama. She also has those little paradox. Right, Elias? Right. And that's even feeding them once a week. Like if you not fed them like I feed the whole bags when they was younger, they'll be bigger than that. This one I'm not certain. In fact, if I sell this one, it's going to be stipulation. So the last one like her, I sold to Mercedes actually. And I was 100% comfortable selling to Mercedes because I knew it was going to a place that will get well taken care of. I feel the same way about this one. So I might take him with a label on him. Like, so, you know, special people only. I don't know, something. But I want it to be somebody I know if they get this one. This one looks just like a dreamsicle, an icicle, sherbet, some more stuff. But I definitely want it to be. No, not yet. I ain't get to Marshmallows Twin yet. These are still the baby retics. These are the ones that get really, really big. But yeah, so I might take it, or I might just take it as a display, not for sale, because people love looking at her. But I'm not sure if I'm going to keep him or her or not. But I would definitely let her go to someone that I know how they take care of the animals and I trust 100%, like the other one did that went to Mercedes. Hey, buddy. This is one of the Moschino Sunfires. And this one is the girl. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Elias. And as you can see, these are all baby retics. Very sweet. And I take them to the shows and I tell people, you know, they be like, do they bite? I just, you know, I'm very confident in saying, just go ahead and pick them up. And they'll just go ahead and pick them up. And they be like, wow. Like they handle all the time. This one is Candy. Y'all can't see that one. So it's R. Let's get this one. This is one of the Motleys. Oh, you and Shed. I'm not going to mess with him too much because she's in Shed. You can't even see her colors. You're not even going to be able to see how pretty she is because she's in Shed. She has like these real bright oranges that goes with like her little golden color. But she's in Shed. Deep, deep Shed. Her eyes is normally like an orange color. They like white. away, baby. Go here, mama. I'm sorry. All right, and then tea. Now this one, I love how the colors are changing as he get older. See, that's another thing he likes. That's another problem. Problem is some of these animals, these retics, they change so much as they get older. And then I change my mind about which ones I'm going to keep and which one I'm not going to keep. This one actually is like a totally different color than what it was. It has more like a goldish, a lighter goldish color compared to the other ones. That's just like it. And then let's see your eyes. Show your eyes. Nope, you're not. You're not gonna stay still. You might. You might. So might. Wrong way. Camera, dude. Camera. Yeah. So I can't stay still that long, lady. It's him. All right. And that's all of the retakes I have left. Believe it or not. I mean, we've been very selective to where they go, but we found quite a bit of good people to buy them, and they are really, really good homes. So next, I'm gonna show y'all some of the ball pythons that we'll be taking. This is easier. Oh, actually, I decided. All of them is pretty much the males that's remaining. I think it's still a couple males I held back, but these are just plain males. I'm sorry. So here's the Inchy. He's being a little funky right now. It's okay. Be funky that way. I just want to note for the people watching. You saw me pick up what? At least 8 reticulated pythons. Neither one of them acted like this, and this one want to be all evil. That's what I'm saying. It be the ball pythons, y'all, when they babies. They don't be them retics. Don't listen to nobody say. But you still deal with them, and you can calm them down right away. Sometimes you just disrupting their day. They chilling. See, I was just chilling. So this is just the Inchy. All of this one is Het Desert Ghost. But best thing, their colors get better as adults with retics. Yeah, that's true. But so it's not the best thing in this case, though, Pike, because the thing is that I am supposed to be giving them away, or selling them. And then they start to get all these different new vibes to them. I'm like, wait a minute, I got to keep this one too, Slim. I got to keep this one too. Slim going to get to a point, he's like, no, no more. We don't have any more room. This one literally is in the midst of his shed, so we're going to take you out. And this is a plain lesser, also 50% Het Desert Ghost. So we'll be taking this one. Actually, the lessers and the Inchy lessers at the last show was most popular. I think I sold 2 of the one lesser and 2 Inchy lessers. So for pets, people like them. You're not going, you're the female. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about this one because I really like the way this animal came out, but this is the pastel leopard calico. Also, this one should be Het Desert Ghost too. Yep. This one is 66% Het Desert Ghost though. This is from a different clutch. But I'm not sure. I'll think about it between now and then. I just like how this animal came out, and with the leopard and the calico, it's just really, really beautiful. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Carrie. So I'm not sure about that one, but maybe. It looks suede. This one definitely goes. This is a male pastel Inchy, 50% Het Desert Ghost. So we're doing best with the camera we got. So that one definitely is going to go to the show. Oh, good, you're not in shade. This is one of my favorites. This is a champagne OD het desert ghost, 50% het desert ghost. Can't really see because she has these crazy oranges in her. She's really pretty. I mean, the she stays. I'm keeping the she. But yeah. And then possibly this one has liver too, but we know it's definitely has the champagne and the OD. This one is the pastel leopard champagne desert ghost. So pastel leopard champagne, 50% het desert ghost. That's the male. And we have this one, which is actually a pretty snake. I just can't even think of what I would do with it. I wish I did have an idea. I would keep it. But this is a pastel calico, possible OD, 50% het DG. But this is a pretty snake. So Elias, this is why I love pastel. Yes, the odiums are still changing with shade. You know, none of them goes. You know, I'm holding all of them back. This is a really pretty snake. It's a really nice picture of it on Morph Market. I gotta get you some water. And these, I don't know which one I'm gonna take of these, but the only male so far. I might take a female, but I'm keeping the other ones. And this is the black hair ivory pastels. These are also Heifer Desert Ghosts. This is a male. Yep, Eli. You don't want to stay still. Now, this is like marshmallow carry. And then we got the blackhead, yellow belly. That one's not going though. I'm keeping everything blackhead, but since you're on here, Elias, I'll show it anyway. This is the blackhead, yellow belly. But this one is not going. I'm keeping anything that I produce is blackhead. I don't care if it's blackhead, a single gene, it stays here. Elias, I'll show you. Let's see if the odium is. So that's all that's going to Gettysburg. But I'll show Elias. I'm gonna show you the odium stuff. You know, this is my favorite. This is the banana odium yellow belly. I think this one is OD2 banana odium yellow belly het pad. This ain't gonna do nothing for it. The light. it gets prettier and prettier. Show your head. You can see that line even through all of that like that's going on with the banana and the OD, and you can still see that odium line straight down it. And let's see. I'm a little mean ass. This is the meanest snake I own in the house. The absolute meanest snake. But here's another one from that clutch. And you can see, for those of you, so this is the OD yellow belly odium. And it's 66% head pad. Get out my face. Don't be looking at me. We know how you do. Turn around to the camera. Bite them. Don't bite me. And you can see, like we was talking, you can see the line coming down the side on that one too. The difference, the contrast right down that dorsal side. Yeah, I love the odium gene. And I love to see how these animals continue to change. Y'all want to see Crooklyn? Hi, Crooklyn. So this is the one that was born with the birth defect. But Crooklyn be eating up something, don't you? Don't you, girls? Say, I eat. Say, I eat. I love this girl. Say, me and my crooked neck, we eat. Say, what y'all talking about? Say, we ain't calling Jack over here. Say, we eat, we poop. Yay, yay. Say, Crooklyn in the house. And actually, as she gets older, it seems like she manages that better. Like, she doesn't seem to be struggling, but it's a big old knot right there. Let's see, there you go. You can see it right there. That's a hump right there. I don't want to touch it because I don't know if it hurts. So. But yeah, say Crooklyn in the house. Eli said, don't bite us either. Okay, Eli. I'm actually doing that same exact pairing right now too to see what they produce this time. So here's one of the odium pods, the OD odium pods, possible yellow belly, but yeah. But yep, I'm actually doing that same exact pairing because I want to see what comes out in them this time around. Yep. And this one I'll show. This is the black pastel lesser. It's sold. I'm actually holding it for the family. It's a Christmas gift. So it's already sold. But this was a snake that I didn't expect to like it so much. It's the black pastel lesser. And it's also as it goes. I really like it. So, yep. So, say I'll be going home soon to my new home. But yeah, so, and this is the little mean mama of the lessers. So she's an inchy lesser, and I'm actually going to be selling her. This is the first proven breed of female that I'll be selling. So she will be going next week. Her and the other mom. The Inchi Champagne Mom. She's in shed, so I won't take her out. But yeah. This boy is ready to breed. I just don't know what I want to pair him to yet because I got the other one who's in rotation, the OD Yellow Belly Lace Inchi Clown. Yeah, he's in rotation, so I probably just wait on this one. But he's ready to go. He keeps leaving sperm in his water, which is gross. And I told him stop doing that, didn't I? I said don't do that. Don't be leaving sperm in your water. That's gross. So let's get that. Get that. And let's see if I can probably take this over here because these are some of the females. Let's see. Here we go. Let's try this. Scared to turn the camera around. See if y'all can see her. She is ovulating. And that's my Dynasty. Dynasty is my first pairing that I ever done with Mojave. So she's a Mojave red stripe het ghost to get some hets or some hypo in the collection. And she went with the Acid Black Pastel Butterfire Lethal. So I'm excited to see what comes out of there. I think that we have the possibility. I think that's the one we have a possibility to hit the strike 9 on. So we shall see. Bosa! So yeah, so that's it, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I will be trying to go live from the show next week, but like Eli said this morning, y'all know how that goes. But even if it's like I kind of like Chris did it when he was in Tinley, even if the camera's just going and you just kind of see our day-to-day interactions, that will be just fine with me as well. So if it's not a show, it's definitely going to be live. Even if we're not chatting, but you guys can kind of see what's going on. And if it's a piece or if it's the internet is strong enough for me to kind of move around the venue at 1 o'clock, I'll definitely do that as well. But until then, thank you all for joining, and please keep continuing to follow my vegan journey. I'm actually going to start covering that like almost kind of like I do all my other stuff on TikTok. So yeah, but I definitely will continue to update you guys weekly here. Keep me encouraged. I feel great. I feel amazing. I don't think I even need encouragement. I just, keep other people motivated. I just hope that out of this, somebody else gets to feel the way that I feel. Someone else gets to discover a feeling that ached them for years just disappear, and you don't know why it disappeared. I can only tell y'all what's happening to me. I can't tell you what's happening to everybody else. I can only tell you the facts that I feel absolutely amazing. And I just want to carry y'all along this journey. So until the next, spicy noodles, since we was dealing with supposedly spicy noodles. Like it wasn't the retics, though. It was the ball python spicy noodles. The retics was chill as usual. Retics and chill. Peace, y'all.